Hang on. What the fuck is going on? Twitch? Why is my bitrate dying? Like, what's going on? Is it a Twitch problem? Because I don't think it's... Hang on, I'm gonna check. You know what? I'm gonna check. If Twitch is having issues. Apparently not. Like, it can't be my connection because it literally does not disconnect me from anything. My bitrate is apparently extremely low though, but I'm still connected to everything. There's nothing that like crashes or anything. So it can't be my connection. So it must be Twitch. I don't know. They're saying that all systems are operational, but I don't know, like my bitrate is extremely low compared to usual. I don't get it. I mean, not that low, but it's lower than usual, that's for sure. My stream keeps restarting. It's not my connection. I know it's not my connection. Like, let me check quickly if I go. And of course, none of them are. None of the ones I watch are live. Let me check. I don't know. Maybe it's just like my local Twitch server. Anyway, going back to the game. But yeah, it keeps literally like it keeps crashing down. And it's just tiring to see that, you know, when you're trying to simply hold a fucking stream. I don't remember where or we were, what we were doing. Where? Okay, we're almost. Back where we hang on, nothing. Almost back where we stopped last time.
It doesn't look like they're storing data anywhere. I don't even see anything resembling research equipment.
I think the facility is underground, but there weren't any stairs leading down from the first floor.
We'll just have to comb the area ourselves. If this is where they conducted his personality rehabilitation, Nagi's data should be here.
I wonder if Nagi managed to get away. I had all of you there to rescue me, but he was alone.
You're still as kind as ever.
Nagi!
Nope.
You
Speaking
did
of
come
Nagi.
back. Of course you did. I mean, we're best friends, aren't we?
Looks like Nagi received even more personality rehabilitation.
Because Nagi was regaining his original personality the last time we saw him?
Personality rehabilitation. You traitors against glorious new Himuka are the ones who need rehabilitation, not me! There's no need to worry, Yuito. They specifically told me you need to be alive when I bring you in!
Okay, alright.
Stop it, Nagi! I don't want to fight you! Then come with me! We wouldn't have to fight then. Of course, I'll kill anyone else who gets in my way. So what's it gonna be?
I didn't know Nagi can fight this well. If we don't use SAS, we don't have a chance.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, that's exactly why I've been.
Don't let the personality rehabilitation control you, Nagi. Yuito is your friend.
That's why I'm doing this. I'm steering my friend to the right path.
Not. Sorry, I'm not letting him talk while I can just use a brain crush on him.
Seen a lot of people whose personalities suddenly changed like that. I should have started investigating earlier.
If you did,
Okay, great.
you would have been personality rehabilitated too. Let's do our best to stop him for now.
Got you! Let me go!
Please stop this!
That was a good attack.
Too bad for you, I'm not done yet!
Guys!
Yuito!
Not again. If I pass out during the fight.
Yuito, I know that was scary. They're all done with the tests now. Honest. Let me see that brave face. You're okay. It's all over.
Mommy?
Yeah, okay. He doesn't really know to do a good kid voice.
Dream about my mom? Why would I have that now?
Hang on. gonna check something because I knew that the kid version was the same voice actor. I don't know if it's the same in Japanese, if they kept the same voice actor for the younger version. Just want to check the voice actress. Allegra Clark. Hmm. Just checking if I've heard her anywhere. Oh, she's Mitsuru Kirijo from Persona 3. So I guess I did hear her, even though I've never like played any Persona game. But I have like watched a death battle video that had a Mitsuru in it, so I learned just a little about her. Who is she? Also, Acheron from Honkai Star Rail. I don't know that one. I don't know if she was in Honkai Star Rail when I played back when I played. Maybe not. Oh, she's Matrona from Seven Deadly Sins. And Derriere as well. Which is impressive. Hang on. Sorry, nerding out again on voice acting. She's Beidou. That's why she seemed familiar. Okay. She's Beidou from Genshin. They hear her anywhere else? I'm not sure. Artura Arima from Neptunia RPG. I need to remember her voice in it. Wasn't she the one with a crazy voice? I need to replay the game to be sure because I haven't played it for a while. Oh, she's a character in Death End Request. I need to finish that quest. I've never gone far. She's Hilda from God Eater 3. Need to replay that game as well. But I have finished it, but only once. I do remember Hilda. Hang on. Just checking. Kieria from Neptunia for Goddesses Online. Kieria, which is a blatant reference to Kirito, but yeah, as a woman. Neckmore Crash in Mass Effect Andromeda. Oh, I love that character. He's the friendly Krogan who takes care of the maintenance at the Nexus. So she's the one greeting us when we reach the Nexus for the first time. Anyway.
Oh, right. This ceiling. It looks like the hospital room from when I was a kid. The smell, too. Smell. Where am I? Huh? I can't use my powers?
You can't use your powers here. Those restraints are designed to nullify your abilities.
But this guy is not, like, credited, so... I mean, he might be credited as an additional voice, but it's not said who is voicing specifically.
All you had to do was play the patriotic hero, and you would have had the world on a platter.
Who are you?
Just a humble staff member of this facility. We've met a number of times when you were a child, but I'm sure you don't remember.
We did?
Have you forgotten about your time here in the hospital with your mother?
Which means this is still somewhere inside the old OSF hospital. Where are my friends?
No idea. Your friends are outside my jurisdiction. I'm in charge of duds.
You mean people without powers?
That's right. I was in charge of the experiments involving you and the Travers brothers. Unlike
Thanks for
Karen and Luca, it seems like your psionic hormone levels are dropping.
Thanks for, spinning the beans so openly, my dude. I love when the bad guy explains all the information he has so openly.
What?
Now that I think about it, your psychokinesis was activated under some unconventional circumstances. Duds have an extremely low chance of manifesting powers in the first place. This could mean there's something special about your cerebrum. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Wait, I'm a dud?
Oh, so you're missing your memories from when you were a dud too. This is going to be tricky. It seems your brain is accumulating damage as you use your power. I need to run some tests before I ask you any questions. I'm sure you've experienced episodes of sudden memory loss or having difficulty remembering your childhood.
It's interesting because, obviously it's a bad situation, captured by people who are running tests on you and stuff. But the guy seems actually trying to help him in getting back his powers.
Wait, please explain it to me so I can understand.
It's simple. You were born a dud. Then you were hospitalized here with your mother because this was still the OSF hospital at that time. We know that duds are capable of acquiring potent powers. The country sends all duds to this hospital where we run medical experiments on them.
I'm a dud? I had no powers?
In any case, it's time to go back to sleep.
Damn it! I can't stay awake.
Yuito! Are you all right?
Major General Fubuki? How?
The program he gave us was able to tap into the facility's surveillance camera feed.
Nice.
I knew it would be dangerous infiltrating this place. I made sure I would be available if something happened.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you guys are all right. I'm sorry, Major General. We couldn't get Nagi's memory data. Right, Nagi. What happened after that?
You suddenly collapsed, and Nagi... he took you, and then used you as a hostage.
We were afraid of hurting you, so we couldn't attack him.
We were locked inside a room. There was strange equipment. I think it was for personality rehabilitation.
But Major General Fubuki showed up before any of us were rehabilitated, so we're all okay. You don't have to worry about us.
Sorry. You're always rescuing me. Thanks, guys.
I mean, let's be real. With a guy like Gemma, I doubt anyone could take care of him, even without his powers.
Wait, it looks like others are gathering.
I've disconnected the alarm, but they should already know Yuito's trying to get away.
We have to escape the hospital. I've already shared the way out with Wataru. I'll hold them off here.
But...
Don't forget, I'm a Septentrion. I can handle myself.
Makes sense, I guess.
Take this. Don't lose it, no matter what.
What is it?
I'll tell you when we get out of here. Now go. You'll only get in my way.
Okay.
I don't see any safe area near here for teleporting. We have to run.
Got it. Please, be careful.
I wonder how Lucas sees safe areas.
I had no power. I was a dud. I'm more confused than shocked. It's too much to take in.
Okay, hang on.
Nagi must have attacked Yuito under orders from the new Himuka government. We should consider him as being completely under the government's control.
Hang on, so we know that there's... we know that there's a room where there must be some writing on the walls. I just want to check if it's one of these rooms.
You can't see it, but the other is still around. Use SAS to find it.
Leave it to me!
Now die! That was brilliant.
I don't think it's one of these rooms. I mean, might be. I'm not sure.
It's down. Give it everything you've got.
Yeah, no. So it might not be what they call the more secured rooms. Oh, and we are back here. Yep. With some really weak NDF soldiers. Like seriously, what's even the point of trying to send these weak guys against us?
Former Major General Karin?
Yuito, it looks like you finally become a traitor too.
What do you mean?
Did the new Himuka government brand Yuito a traitor?
Yes. I doubt you'd be allowed inside Suo. Come to Seiron. You'll all be accepted as one of them.
You're asking us to help Seiron, the same people who are sticking human brains inside others?
Meanwhile, New Himuka is conducting experiments to metamorphose humans, all in the name of producing a strong power.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that Seiran is any better, you know? Like, just because New Himuka is doing something as well, I mean, Suo, doesn't mean that Seiran is any better.
And at its center is the great city Suo.
They're both twisted. They're both crazy.
Then what do you want to do? Run to the religious fanatics in Togetsu? They're a religious state. They'd probably be open to taking in criminals such as yourselves. But Togetsu won't necessarily be a safe place this time around.
This time?
Just a figure of speech.
Yeah. New Himuka won't be able to get us in Togetsu. They're an independent city. It is a little shady, though.
Is that why you came here, Karin? To tell us this?
It was just an afterthought. However, Take this if you're going to Togetsu.
I can't drink this. I won't.
Whether it's human blood or brains, you need to drink it if you want to live. Either way, you'll lose all your memories and powers if you choose to do nothing. The drugs are simply giving you time, so you have to drink it whether you like it or not.
He's up to something. But what is it?
Most likely saving Fubuki.
Should we be helping him?
No, come back to the hideout. Major General Fubuki wanted me to tell you not to worry about him. Besides, I can at least monitor his status from here. Come back, so we can make a plan on whether we're helping him or running to Togetsu.
All right.
Hey, good job, everyone. Man, this unit's so cozy.
Finally see him in person again after the beginning of the game.
Wataru! What are you doing here?
I had a meeting with Major General Fubuki. I was supposed to escape to the hideout if they found out you guys snuck into the old hospital in Lokusho.
I mean, makes sense. If they're branding Yuito a traitor, it's a common. I mean, it's like logical that they would brand anyone in his unit a traitor, including his operator.
I mean, I can navigate you anywhere as long as I have a PC and Cynet. Which means that Fubuki predicted Yuito would be branded a traitor.
So, he told Wataru to come here, since he is Yuito Platoon's operator.
If they're going to make Yuito the bad guy, it makes sense to take out the person who knows what Yuito Platoon is up to. Good thing Wataru got here when he did. Otherwise, they may have subjected him to personality rehabilitation.
Yep, that's basically it. I made sure they didn't know where this hideout was before I left. This was originally a unit for the Sumeragi family. It'd be bad if Chief Kaito found out we're here.
Makes sense.
But it seems like we're fine for now.
I haven't told my brother that we're using this unit, but we should be careful. We own many others, so I don't think they'd find this place right away. In any case, I can't believe my brother made me into a traitor.
Yuito.
It's really made it clear to me that he sided with the government. Not that I didn't already know that.
Anyway, since I'll be staying here from now on, rest assured that nobody will find this hideout. More importantly, do you still have the thing Major General Fubuki gave you?
I have it right here.
What is it?
It's for Arahabaki, a one-time use key code generator.
Why would he give something that important to... Major General Fubuki entrusted the key code generator to you because he thought he might not come back alive. Have you heard anything from him?
I've tracked him leaving the old OSF hospital.
Okay, so at least he's out.
He completely disappeared from all systems after that. I hope he hasn't been captured by the government.
No, I think it would make more sense that he would be hiding.
My brother saved Fubuki. I'm sure of it. We have nothing to worry about.
That reminds me. I wonder if it's true that former Major General Karen and Luca were both duds.
I'll look for him on my end, too. Besides, you guys don't have the luxury of worrying about anyone. They're calling you demons and hypocrites in Suo. Our stocks are limited. If you don't make contact with Togetsu or Seiran soon, we're gonna run out of supplies.
How could they do this? They were just hailing him as a hero.
It's fine. They shouldn't have been calling me a hero in the first place. There's actually something I wanted to tell all of you. It seems that I was born without powers.
But you have powers. What are you saying?
You know how I was being treated at the old OSF hospital as a kid? Seems like I was subjected to an experiment that caused me to acquire my power. I think the reason why my powers have been on the fritz lately is because they were artificially engineered. It probably puts a huge strain on my mind.
Are you sure you're okay with telling us this?
That you used to be a dud?
I mean, better you tell him that than they find out and later and in a like bad moment. Because if it's really something that can potentially risk their lives, because his powers may fluctuate, it's better for them to be aware of it.
Oh, is he sensitive about having been a dud? I mean, hiding it doesn't change the truth. And I figured you all deserve to know, considering all the trouble my unstable power caused you.
Yep.
It's no trouble. Really.
Yeah, we're just worried about you. It's only natural for us to worry.
But thank you for telling us. I've heard there are many people without powers who live their life suffering in secret.
It's sad, but I do believe that is the case.
And if something ever happens, you know we have your back.
Thanks. All right. We should rest here a little bit and figure out what to do next.
And see, like, even though he knows about Luca's similar situation, he's not like telling it in
It will probably be
to everyone else.
Nagi's memory data now. I guess this means Major General Fubuki's plan will have to be put on hold.
I mean, at least we have the code for Arahabaki.
So you were admitted to this hospital when you were little as part of an experiment on duds? I can't believe they locked kids in a hospital to experiment on them. Must have been scary. That's unforgivable.
I don't really remember it, but thanks for worrying about me.
All right. Sort by new training, new missions. Okay. Information on both Seren and Togetsu. So Togetsu is a religious nation located on Hieno Mountain, so it's really high. Outsiders don't know much about what goes on there, but it's freezing cold. Seren is their base of operations. Yep. The city is known for being more peaceful than Suo. I mean, if we want to learn more about Togetsu, we need to ask Kagero, who was from the Togetsu faith and used to be a priest. So Arashi and Shiden. Hang on. Oh, sorry. I was half expecting him to send us a message about like choosing to stay with us despite us being branded as traitors.
I can't believe Suo was after me. I don't know if I should go to Togetsu or Seiran, but what Seiran is doing is unforgivable.
Yeah, but we don't know yet if Togetsu is, can be trusted. Let me check presence. Yeah, we can't actually get presents for Wataru, which is too bad, but you know. What I got is one for Gemma and one for Luca. Gift. I mean, I guess I could give him the one I've already given to him.
This is for me?
Even if he already has it, maybe it work in getting more friendship. You want to give something so nice to me? Thank you. I hope you don't mind if I can hanging up inside out. I mean, I don't really see interest in scrolls and stuff. Gifts. A drone and a controller. I forgot he likes toys.
Thank you.
Yep, he's already playing with it. Yeah, I wonder if. Hang on, I'm gonna check if I give it to him again, because I don't think there's any other characters that can use it. Or maybe Kagero. I could have kept it for Kagero in case I'm stupid. Yeah, no. Okay, I'm not doing it again. Let me watch the broadcast to see what they tell about this exactly. Yep. Yuito has been labeled as a traitor. Government is seeking surrender of Yuito for fleeing to Seran, but Sumeragi is continuing to flee. Okay, yeah, right. So we are essentially being accused. We are essentially being accused of bringing in the others at the start of the rebellion. Great. Okay, bond episode.
What's the matter, Hanabi? Why are you sighing? Did something happen?
Oh, Yuito. No, it's nothing.
Come on, you can tell me. We've known each other since we were kids.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks. So, the other day when I was battling an other, I accidentally burned a building that was nearby, and Gemma scolded me. He said that my control of my powers was rough, and I'd eventually end up hurting those I need to protect.
He doesn't mince words.
He's right, though. I wasn't paying enough attention. Gemma asked me what I wanted to be as a member of the OSF, and to think hard about what I'm fighting for. The thing is, I still can't picture what I want to strive for.
Right. You did mention that you never thought about what you wanted to do in the OSF.
Yeah. And the things we've seen since joining? You know, the suspicious secrets and inhumane experiments? Just awful things that ruined that image I had of the OSF as a kid.
That's true.
I mean, as I said, it's the same for any kind of organization. I mean, any kind of group. Sorry. The more interesting, or rather, like, the more appealing a group seems, and the more members it has, the more likely it is to have important members hiding some shady stuff. You can't, like, I can understand wanting. I mean, I do understand wanting to be a part of a group or a community, wanting to feel like you belong to a place and like you're doing something important. But it shouldn't necessarily blind you into believing that it's a perfect place. It doesn't hide anything. It doesn't have any dark secret or something like that, and that it shouldn't blind you into believing that everyone there, especially the ones at the top, are completely clean. Like, usually you don't get you don't become successful by being a decent person. I mean, usually there can be some rare cases of successful, kind people, like for example, Mr. Rogers, Bob Ross, like people who are, I mean, others as well. I'd say like maybe Surrey and McKellen. I'd say he's probably a real, from what I've heard, he's a really decent person. Like, but these are like, compared to the rest, these are really exceptions. Because usually being successful in life implies using others to get to that point, and not in a like mild way, like really using them in a bad way.
After finding out that the organization we're in caused a lot of suffering to so many people?
So yeah, idolizing any kind of group can lead to can basically lead you to being on the bad side of the wrong side of the fence on certain situations. Never be afraid to acknowledge that you've been mistaken into following the wrong person. Like, it's one thing to be deceived. Like, it's the whole point of deception. It's that it works. That people can be deceived and made to believe that they're doing the right thing. Like, you shouldn't feel guilty about being deceived in and of itself. There are probably some people that I myself appreciate a lot, that I might eventually learn that behind the scenes they're actually monsters. It's possible. And if that happens, I know it will be hard to accept that fact, but you really need to accept that that yes, people can be terrible and make you believe that they are nice. It's why deception is so successful. It's because it works. So rather than blame yourself for falling to a deception, just accept that you've followed the wrong person, and don't try to like excuse their actions, because they're not yours. It's their actions, their choices. At the end of the day, you're not the one who've made these decisions, the bad decisions. The only bad decision you would have made would be to follow the wrong person. But you're not the one who's done the horrible things that they could have done. So accept that, yes, they fucked up. Yes, you should not have followed them. And yes, you should condemn them for the horrible things that they have done. It's the only way to truly get away from that sort of thing. Because otherwise you just end up like the people who try to justify horrible actions from horrible people. And you will spiral into essentially like feeling paranoid that others are ganging up on you, and you'll start to convince yourself even more than what you are doing is right, even though it's not.
I can't picture anything positive when someone asks me what I want to fight for as a member of the OSF.
I understand that feeling of disappointment, finding out this isn't the organization you thought it was, but you're the one who's out there fighting.
I mean, yeah, true.
You just need to figure out what you're fighting for as an individual, not as part of the OSF.
As long as what you're doing within the group is not like tied entirely to being within the group, as long as it's something you can do outside of it, you can continue what you were doing before. Just don't identify with them. make it clear that you're not with them, that you're your own person, and that you're doing it for yourself.
My reason for fighting. I'm not sure if I have one.
I bet you'll come up with something if you think about it. I mean, if there's no reason, then why have you been fighting by my side all this time?
It's because you...
I what?
Nothing. I'll try thinking about it some more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but there's no rush. I'm always here if you want to talk.
Thanks. It's not like me to doubt myself like this. Feeling sad won't change anything.
I mean, usually it's the people who don't doubt themselves too much that end up like actually being down the most when something bad happens. And it's natural when you're striving to be constantly positive about things and stuff. It's hard to try to pair that up with learning of that reality is a lot more negative. But I mean, usually it's a temporary thing. As long as there's someone around that can help clear these doubts away.
All right. I'm going to find a reason to fight.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Thanks for cheering me up.
You were always cheering me up when we were kids, so it's my turn now.
You don't owe me anything, but I'm happy to hear you say that. Thanks for listening.
Sure. Just let me know if there's anything I can do for you.
Don't worry. I will.
Man, I'm not even sure I have a childhood
This might
friend.
not come out right, but it's more fun living in the unit than I thought.
It's a little inconvenient, though.
Yeah, but everyone in our platoon is nice, and I'm always with you. I hope we can keep fighting together. Being with you makes me feel safe.
Now that I think about it, we don't see any kind of bedroom around here. Okay, we got Hanabi's assault vision. And a golden Baki doll.
Maybe it's time to move beyond being childhood friends. What? Nothing.
Why are you anxious? I like that we're childhood friends.
Yeah, I don't think I have any childhood friend. Like, I used to have a friend like back in kindergarten, I think. We lost contact around primary school and we found each other again by pure luck in middle school. I had gone to a private middle school for a few months and he was there. It was really pure luck because it was like not really close to where I used to live. And yeah, he was there too, so we got back into contact at that point, but we lost contact again after I left. I'm not really good at keeping contact with people. I've lost contact with basically anyone I knew as a kid. It's a problem that I have, but I'm really bad at keeping relationships, like even friendship, intact. Not like it doesn't end in a bad way necessarily. It's just that once we start drifting apart, I just cut all bridges because I don't know. So I just end up losing contact with everyone I knew. I've done that a few times. There are people like there are people, old friends that are actually quite that were actually quite influential in how how my life has evolved around the internet, at least. Like some online friends that I made, and thanks to them I've been able to encounter even more people and live I mean, like, have some experiences that I wouldn't have had otherwise. I haven't talked to them in what, 6 years, and I think maybe even more. And I'm pretty sure I left the Discord server that we were on back in beginning of the year. I went through I went through a lot in the beginning of the year, and I decided to cut a lot of bridges that I probably shouldn't have done. Yeah, I did some stupid shit. Anyway, Gemma.
Hey, Gamma. Are you free right now? Do you want to go somewhere with me again? Gemma?
Sorry, I was just thinking.
Is something the matter? I'm here if you need to talk.
Yeah, maybe I should talk to someone. One of my friends who retired from the OSF has gone missing.
Are there any leads?
I first learned about it when I got a message from his younger brother. We hadn't talked in a while. He asked me if I might have any ideas, but I couldn't give him any. I was just wondering what to do now.
I can see why you're worried. Is there anything I can do?
No, I can't trouble you with this. It's a personal problem.
But I want to help. Why don't you just tell me what you can? It couldn't hurt.
Thank you. I'll take you up on that. The friend who went missing was an old classmate, and then we worked together in the same platoon when he was still in the OSF. But as the years went by, the anti-aging medication's effects weakened, and his body began to age. It's something all children of the state have to face eventually, but he reached his limit sooner than me. His powers waned as he aged, and fighting became too difficult. He retired this past spring.
I see. I'm glad he managed to retire safely and not get hurt or die.
Yeah, but children of the state face a tough situation after retirement. The body ages normally after they stop taking the medication, but the abuse their brains sustained over so long a time is significant. Many retired soldiers deal with various issues, stemming from their body's changes exacerbating their brain's fatigue.
I mean, yeah, it's like, essentially, like, your brain has lived for decades, and your body is just going through puberty. I mean, it's not the same exactly, but it's similar. It's as if suddenly you were going through puberty at the age of 40 or 50. So, yeah.
It's that tough for them? Can't they treat that with medication?
I hear there are many who receive treatment, but it's not easily cured. If it becomes prolonged, it also affects the patient psychologically.
Do you think your friend wasn't feeling well after retiring?
Yeah, he was tired, physically and mentally. I tried my best to stay in touch after he left. But after a while, he just kept asking me about the OSF and my missions. It seemed like he wanted to come back. He missed his old job after having trouble adjusting to retirement.
That makes sense.
I mean, he was with the OSF for decades after all. It's tough to instantly change your life.
Like, it's like the number of people who go into retirement and end up picking hobbies that are just as demanding as their old jobs. Because yes, they still need the stimulation. They still need, some even take back jobs. Really depends on the place and the person, of course, because it's not really easy to find places that are willing to accept. To hire people that have already retired. Once, I remember once in a fast food restaurant, one of the workers was clearly clearly past the age of retirement. I wonder if it was a similar case. But yeah, a lot of the time, yeah, people seem to have trouble adjusting to a calmer life with like nothing else to do but to enjoy your own time.
He never wanted to retire to begin with. Those who can no longer fight will never be able to return to the OSF.
And see, like, I can understand in a way because, of course, they can no longer fight, so why would they be accepted back? Counter argument: there should be like some like division of the OSF that can accommodate for retired soldiers, like something that's not on the field. Like, I don't know, like become an operator or something like this. Or even just
to distance myself from him, so he can finally move on from the military.
take care of
and start a new
supplies,
life for
you know?
himself.
It's actually strangely enough, it's one type of work that I find like appealing for me. Taking care of supplies and stuff, like taking care of stocks, ordering when something is needed, uh, being like the guy that you go see when you need some better. When you need to change your equipment, like that's actually something like I can see myself do. Because I'm strangely, at least when I'm in a professional capacity, I'm quite organized. I'm the only one who understands how I organize things because I organize them really weirdly. Like, I have some really weird systems, and it always changes. It's never between two places. It's never the same way I organize things. I basically just arrive at a place, see how things are, decide, okay, I want this to be made this way instead. I feel like this would be better this way instead, and I keep it that way for my entire stay at the place. So, yeah, it's always something that's felt interesting to me. I don't know.
I didn't reply to his messages or meet up with him. Looking back now, I was probably too harsh.
Yeah, in that sort of situation, I feel like keeping contact would be important.
His brother said it was cold of me to cut off all contact like that.
Yep. It's the kind of thing I would do, but I don't understand why I do it. But but yeah, it would be kind of quite cool. It would probably like the person would start wondering stuff.
I can't blame his brother for saying that. It might be my fault he disappeared. Maybe I pushed him away when he needed me the most.
You did it for your friend's sake. You can't blame yourself for that. For now, you should do what you can. Have you tried calling your friend?
No, I haven't reached out to him yet.
Then try messaging him. Even if you don't know where he is, it should reach him if he's safe. Maybe he's just waiting for you to contact him.
You're right. Waiting here won't get me anywhere. I'll take your advice and do whatever I can. There's no reply.
He might need time to notice the message. Let's wait a little longer to see if it reaches him.
Or it reached him, but he's not planning to reply. There's no way for us to know.
Yeah, but there's also no point in racking your brain around this.
Back when we were in the OSF together, we could easily brain talk with each other and have GPS to know our location.
Yeah, that's not available since he retired. He has to go through the trouble of accessing a terminal.
I can't really relate how inconvenient things are after you retire. But he must have been going through a lot.
Yeah. Why don't you keep messaging him and wait to see what happens for now? I'll see if there's anything else we could do.
I'm glad for your help. I'll let you know if I learn anything.
Okay. Poor Gemma. I never really thought about what people do after they retire. Is there anything more I can do? I know. The OSF database could have information on Gemma's friend. The data's locked. I guess that's not a surprise. Wataru, you got a sec?
Yo, what's up?
There's an OSF matter I want you to look into whenever you're free.
OSF. So information that can't be found through official channels. Okay, send me the info. I'll look into it.
Thanks, Wataru. I hope we find a lead on Gemma's friend.
I mean, I understand the sentiment, but...
mention it, but you don't avoid me.
Yep, I understand the sentiment, but he could have at least told Gemma about it before going out of his way to do that.
I have no reason to. Do other people avoid you?
Yeah, the youngsters probably feel awkward around an old man like me. I'm used to it, but it can still hurt, so I'm grateful.
And I mean, he's probably through the other way as well. I mean, might be used to serving under someone who's younger than him, but it can still feel weird to be the one with the most experience, but not the one with the most authority. I mean, unless, of course, you're not the kind of person to want more authority. And he might not be. He can be like really happy with the state he's in currently in the OSF. You know?
This is what it means to trust each other. Yeah, I trust you to have my back.
Alright. Sending messages is unsatisfying, deserves no reply. Can we talk so I can get my mind off it? Hang on. Love is about being upset and feeling down. I'm not sure that's... I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell, but I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. Okay, let's hang out with Arashi now and see what she's done on her program.
I've added new functions to version 1.1 of the Forced Break program. It's a system that teaches you simple relaxation methods when you enter rest mode. Now give it a try.
I didn't come here to test this, Arashi.
Honestly, like, I couldn't, like, I'm not, I don't know anything about, like, programming and stuff. But I can understand the feeling of always wanting to add more once you've created something, like wanting to improve it and being really into it. I can understand that, like, you're always thinking, yeah, maybe I could do this. Oh, what if I did this? And you try it out and you see what works and what doesn't. Like, I can understand that rush in a way. A few years ago, I tried to learn how to program actually. Like, I did it in the completely wrong way. because I immediately started with a complicated language, C++. I took like classes and stuff. I had basically gotten my hands on a package course. I mean a course package on C++. So access to lessons, videos, stuff like this, and exercises. And the whole point of the class was, at the end of the day, to create a dungeon crawler in C++, but it was like console based. It wasn't, I mean, console command based. It wasn't like an actual window and sprites and stuff like that. It was text based on a console command. Nothing more advanced than that. So I was taught how to create rooms, how to create an inventory system, how to handle fights and stuff and progression through the game. Like make it random whenever you enter a room. You don't know which room you'll find. You don't know. You have access like a few options in a way. And I went way beyond what the lesson asked me to do, because I'm pretty sure the lesson was like create 3 rooms, 2 types of enemies, a room with a treasure chest, and that's it. And I ended up like creating the inventory system, adding like a few more rooms, a few more enemy types. I'm pretty sure I made like a stat system as well, like a stat system with levels. But it was not in the lesson. It's just like I felt so interested in what I was learning that I just ended up creating way more. I've forgotten everything about it now. Like, I didn't know it was possible to forget so much about something you've actually learned and been interested in, but I would not be able to write a single line of code anymore today. But I used to be like really interested in it. I should probably start again. I actually thought about maybe trying to learn on stream. I still have access to the classes I had. The only thing is, I wouldn't be able to show them on stream because it's paid classes, so I don't think it would be really fair to the people who sell these classes, who get paid for this, to make these classes. It wouldn't be fair for me to share all of this on stream. But I don't know, like, maybe learn outside of streams, and then during streams code a bit, try to improve some stuff, and maybe get some help from viewers. I'm pretty sure I also, to train, I went on a website where you can like train by basically they give you pieces of codes and you have to fix them in a way, like make them actually work.
Why don't you
Anyway.
quit developing this program?
You came all the way here to tell me that? What a waste of time. You should have just refused when I invited you.
And I mean, for someone like Arashi, who's really into resting and relaxing, getting really invested into something is essential to stay. Strangely enough, it's essential to rest well. If you're really if it's something you're really interested in, it won't really wear you down, so you can still feel rested, and at the same time you've done something that you enjoy.
No, I think it's important for me to tell you this.
I'm all ears for your elegant speech, oh great one.
It's not like that. I just don't know about forcing a break through a program. There are easier ways to help people relax. You could offer to listen to their problems, or give them some advice.
Too much effort.
I see. I'll have to explore those options. Why don't you tell me about your problems then, Yuito?
What?
I'm taking your suggestion. You have a lot of pent-up feelings because of all this hard work you're doing, right? So, out with it.
I mean, in Yuito's place, I would probably have a lot of pent-up feelings, like trying to cope with everything that's going on. Yeah.
I don't know where to start. Like my family and brother?
Chief Sumeragi? That's a bit of a touchy issue.
Yeah. I had no idea he was involved in something like that. He even set me up as a traitor. My dad didn't tell me anything either.
I understand your confusion. Although I can understand why the chief did what he did.
Does that mean you approve of their methods?
I didn't say that. I don't endorse them or forgive what they did.
Yeah, there's a difference. A lot of people tend to have a problem with that simple concept that you can understand why someone does something without actually like being on their side. But you can see their point of view. It doesn't mean you're okay with it. It just means that you can understand other point of views than your own. You can understand other opinions and where they come from. Like, everyone has their own reasons for the things they do. Sometimes it's just selfish reasons. It's literally just I'm doing this for myself because I think it's fun, or I think I deserve it. Other times it's completely different stuff. It's like I'm doing this because I've lived through these events and they've made me feel like I needed to do this, or something like that. Like, for example, Karen's desertion is probably linked to what happened to Alice. Like, sure, he's acted the wrong way, and he's teaming with Seran, that has turned people into others. But he's doing it because it's the only way for him to protect Hanabi's aunt. And that's the only way he sees how to do it. Like, maybe he's too close-minded, maybe he doesn't see other solutions. But it doesn't change the fact that he has good reasons, given his experience, like, given what he's been through, he has good reasons for the things he do. It's not just on a whim, it's not just because he thinks it's fun or because he thinks he deserves it. It's because he feels like he has no other choice. And he's really passionate about, really, he has a lot of conviction. That's what I wanted to say.
However, the way they're willing to sacrifice their own family if necessary is something I can see myself doing.
Would you be able to do that to Major General Fubuki? You could sacrifice your own brother depending on the situation?
I would, but he wouldn't be able to make the same decision. For better or worse, he's still a child. You two are similar in that way.
What's that supposed to mean?
Children think they can save everyone, but that's not how reality works. There will always be something that needs to be sacrificed. Grown-ups have to figure out the line to draw on what to give up.
I think you hate being that kind of grown-up.
Is that so? Well, you might be right. If I stayed a kid, I might be happier thinking I could do anything. Being able to selfishly slack off whenever I want is something a grown-up gets to do. Pretty cool, right?
No, grown-ups shouldn't slack off.
Kids can also do that sometimes, depending on situation.
You really are so much like him.
Like, when you're a grown-up, you don't get the same kind of vacations or holidays as when you were a kid. You don't get the school holidays unless you work in school, in a school, of course. But you don't. Otherwise, you don't get like long school holidays. We get here. We get like, I mean, children get like 2 weeks of holidays every 6 weeks. Like, it's like 6 weeks of school, 2 weeks of holidays, and in the summer it's 2 entire months. And you don't get that anymore when you're a grown up. Like, my first job, I took like in 2 years, in 2 years of working there, I took maybe 3 weeks of vacation. 2 of them were because I was forced to. My supervisor, my manager rather, came to me and told me, you're supposed to take vacations. Like, I mean, it's in the law. We are supposed to take at least 5 weeks of vacation a year. I wasn't taking any because I was too used to others deciding when my vacations were, and I didn't feel like going on vacation because I wouldn't have had anything to do. So I just kept working, and yeah, my manager came to me and told me, you know what? You're taking 2 weeks. And usually it was like you asked for vacation and there you had to ask for like a month in advance or something. He told me you ask for vacation starting next week, and I'll accept them right away. He did that. I got 2 weeks, and the other week that I got on vacation was because I was sick, and I basically fainted in the middle of work. It was fun. Anyway, because yeah, I wasn't feeling well, and I had gone to work. Never do that. Never, like, never force yourself to go to work if you're sick, even if you feel like you have no other choice because it would impact your income. At the end of the day, if you go to work when you're not feeling well, it will end up worse for you than if you had just called in sick and said I can't go to work for some time because of this. Because you'll end up just damaging your body even more. But yeah, as a kid, you have way more vacation.